Hello and welcome to the Beer Search Party. This is Sean Inman with you, and our second new Belgian beer for the month of April is Snapshot with the lovely Instamatic and the very cool, I think, label for their new wheat beer. Now this one, I've heard, has a little bit of tartness to it. It's not a typical wheat beer like Widmer Hef, which is not really a Hef but a wheat. That's a whole different story. But this one is supposed to be sort of got a little kick to it, a wheat beer with a little kick. Usually wheat beers are fairly plain. They've got a nice little toast sort of note underneath them. They're usually the base for a lot of fruit beers. It's very popular to put in your raspberry or your orange or whatever fruit of the moment is into a wheat beer because it's a good base to hold up that type of taste. So let's now taste the Snapshot from New Belgium. Yeah, it's got a I get some bubble gum, some little bit of citrus, little bit of tart, not funk, just a little bit of tart. Yeah, that's got a very, it's got a couple stages to it. It makes it kind of interesting because it does start with just a little bit of tart, and then it folds down into just basically wheat. It's not anywhere near sour in that realm, but it is very wheaty. I mean, this is a very grain-centric beer, and it's sort of nice actually to have something like that. I am getting some more of those sort of bubblegummy sort of notes to it as well. It just sort of, yeah, just that you've chewed on a piece of bubblegum for a couple minutes, that sort of reduced bubblegummy flavor. Not that I just opened up the foil wrapper type, but I've had it in my mouth a little bit. I know it's a little odd, but that's sort of the strength of the bubblegum that I'm getting. But it's definitely, once you get past that initial little slight tartness, that little bit of bite right at the beginning, it just mellows out into this wheat and toast sort of taste, which is very interesting actually. Yeah, it's a fun little beer. There is a little bit of minerality that I'm picking up as well, but interesting. Not what I would have expected from New Belgium. I mean, it just sort of definitely a summer wheat type of beer that you would just sort of have, but it does have a little bit of heft to it. After 2 or 3 sips now, it's not one of those that's super light, certainly not in the Pilsnerish realm, but it does have a certain sort of medium sort of viscosity heft to it, which is very interesting. So there you go. I hope I didn't confuse you too much with that, because this is a rather odd duck of a beer. It's not typical for I think New Belgium, and I think it's not typical on the shelves. So I would say definitely give it a shot. Maybe just buy one at first, and then if you like that, go back and get a 6er of it and go from there. And thanks again for watching. This is Sean Inman with the Beer Search Party, and cheers.